Hello friends and my dear students. Good morning. Hope you are well at your places. Stay home, stay safe. So as we have discussed about the designing of gears, in which we have completed about spur gear designing, force analysis, then force analysis and designing of your helical gears, and all the consideration as well as the numerical practice we have done in the previous sessions. So today we are going to start the Webel gear, which is the third gear which you have to study, and the last one will be worm gear designing. Okay. So before going for the designing, first of all, we have to understand the basics of this bevel gear, because this bevel gear is used to transmit the power between the intersecting shafts. Okay, if two shafts which are intersecting and you want to transmit the power between these two shafts, then you have to use the bevel gears. And commonly, these are also two types, straight and bevel gears, as you can see in the picture. Okay, this is the straight bevel gear in the picture A, and B is your spiral. It means the teeth will be at spiral. Okay, now there are also some further classifications which are like meter gear. Okay, when two identical gears are mounted on the shaft which is intersecting at a right angle, means if two shafts are meeting at a right angle, okay, and you want to transmit the power between these two, and then those gears or mounting gears of bevel will be called as meter gear. Okay, sometimes it has been asked in various competitive exams as well. As a MCQ you can go through it. Okay, now crown gears. Okay, crown gears in a pair of bevel gear, when one of the gears has a pitch angle, because here you will got means you will try to enumerate or try to understand that there will be a pitch angle. Okay, so when the one of the gear has a pitch angle 90 degree, then that gear will be called as crown gear. As you can see in the picture that this gear is having a pitch angle as 90, so that's why this is called as crown gear. Then the third one is internal bevel gear, means when the teeth of the gear are cut on inside of the pitch cone. Okay, what is this pitch cone, we will try to understand very soon. Okay, that if in means gears or the number of teeth are cut inside of the pitch cone, then that is called as internal bevel gear, and in this case pitch angle of the internal gear is more than 90 degree. Okay, and the apex point is on the back side of the teeth. Okay, now the next is skew bevel gear. When two, this is the diagram you can see in the picture, internal bevel gear. When two straight bevel gears are mounted on the shaft which are non-parallel and non-intersecting. Note this thing in mind, non-parallel and non-intersecting, then they are called skew bevel gears. Okay, this you can see in the picture. This is straight bevel gear, this is skew bevel gear, and this is spiral bevel gear. Okay, next one is hypoid. Hypoid gears are similar to the spiral bevel that are mounted on the shaft which are non-parallel and non-intersecting. Okay, and that you can see in the picture as well. Now we came to the terminologies of bevel gear. Sometimes in a theoretical concern they may ask such question that categorize the bevel gear, because they have very good number of categorization or different types of bevel gear used in the practice. So they may ask related to this, as well as they can ask few directly. They can give you the name of the terminology, or they will tell you that what do you understand by the pitch cone, or write down any five terminologies related to the bevel gear. Okay, so I'll start it one by one. Pitch cone is an imaginary cone that of the surface of which contain the pitch lines of all the teeth in the bevel gear. As you can see in the picture that this is your pitch cone. Okay, and on which all the nomenclature has been depicted over here. Okay, this is the pitch angle which is depicted by gamma, pitch line, root, addendum angle. Then this is the called as back cone, large of the tooth, large end of the tooth, addendum angle, face, root angle, and face angle. Okay, in this way you can differentiate or depict all the different terminologies related to the bevel gear. There is a cone center. The apex of the pitch cone is called as cone center. So, and it is denoted O. This O point is called as cone center, which we have discussed well before. And this is cone, whole cone dotted, and this is the back cone point C. Okay, so this, in this way you can say that this is a kind of pitch cone whenever it is asked, or you can also explain it very clearly. Okay, next is cone distance, A naught, pitch angle. Pitch angle has some consideration during the numerical as well, that they will give you the pitch angle during calculation. The angle that the pitch line makes with the axis of the gear is called as pitch angle, and it is denoted by gamma. the pitch angle is also called as center angle. So note this thing in mind. Either they will give you in the numerical center angle or pitch angle. Both the same things are same. Then addendum angle, dedendum angle, which you have already seen in previous gears. Root angle, it is the angle subtended by the root of the tooth to the cone center. And you can also calculate the root angle with the help of pitch angle minus dedendum angle. If you will subtract the dedendum angle with the pitch angle, then you will get the value of root angle. Back cone is also an imaginary cone, and its elements are perpendicular to the element of the pitch cone. Back cone distance you can calculate. Okay, so in this way these are the nomenclatures which you have to go through. Okay, and what are the calculations, like how you can depict like a pair of bevel gear as shown in the figure 19.8. The pitch circle diameter are given dp and dg. Then gamma is the pitch angle of the pinion, while this rho is the pitch angle of gear. So in this way you can depict the pitch, different pitch angle, as you can see in the picture. So this is the pitch angle of gear, and this is the pitch angle of your pinion, and this is the pitch circle diameter of gear, and this is the pitch circle diameter of pinion, and this is the cone distance A naught. Cone distance you can calculate. Sometimes they will use to ask AO or A0 is equals to OA, which is equals to AB square plus BO square, or radius or pitch circle radius whole square plus pitch circle radius of gear whole square. Okay, dp by 2 means pinion pitch circle diameter, and this is gear pitch circle diameter. If you will divide it by 2 means this is a radius whole square, then you will get the value of your A naught, which is also called as cone distance. Most of the time this you have to calculate it during your numericals. So next is force analysis, which we'll try to cover in the next session. Okay, meanwhile just try to cover this topic particular content, and if you have any kind of doubt, do ask to us. Okay, and do subscribe this Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel for more such updates about different branches of engineering like mechanical, electrical, civil and computer science engineering. Thank you so much for your patience hearing. We'll come up with the next topic of force analysis of bevel gear in upcoming sessions. Stay tuned with this Engineering College Banswara YouTube channel. Thank you so much.